So today we have Team DC taking on Team Marvel. Superman and Shazam versus Hulk and Thor. Who wins? Let's find out. So, as always, obviously we're going to talk about strength, probably the biggest factor in the fight. And when you talk about strength, these are for the strongest heroes in all of comics. Hulk is the strongest there is. He's lifted a mountain that weighed 150 billion tons, broke vibranium easily, held two tectonic plates together, which means he virtually held a planet together, did a thunderclap that ripped a hole into reality, routinely fought against and or overpowered guys like Thor, Gladiator, Sentry, Juggernaut, Hercules, the Hulkbuster armor, and Hyperion, and several more, and he's even supported the weight of a massive star. Also, the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets, meaning virtually his strength is infinitely increasing, saying that his rage is more or less undying. He's such a physical threat that even Thanos tries to avoid fighting him. And Thor is one of the strongest Asgardians to ever live. He's matched Hulk for hours. When arm wrestling Hercules, they generated enough force that they threw Earth out of orbit. He's matched Beta Ray Bill and Hercules and overpowered Silver Surfer. He's shattered small planets and moons, supported the weight of 20 moons, and even lifted the Midgard serpent and threw it. And this serpent could wrap around the Earth several times, meaning it was much bigger than the Earth itself. But let's look at the other team. Superman has helped move the Earth and the Moon. He's pulled the Earth and the Moon simultaneously single handedly, punched Wonder Woman from the sun all the way back to Earth, destroyed a small planet just by taking off, routinely matched or overpowered people like Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Martian Manhunter, Shazam, Bizarro, Despero, Black Adam, General Zod, Ultraman, Shazam, Lobo, Doomsday, and Darkseid, and the list, just kind of keeps going. He's even bench pressed the Earth for 5 days straight and only broke a sweat. Just one. And Shazam has the strength of Hercules. He's been able to fight against Wonder Woman, Superman, even matching him in an arm wrestling match, and Black Adam, as well as send all of them flying. He's even left Clark bloody and bruised and caused a massive crater in the earth when he sent Black Adam into the ground with a punch. I'd say Hawk is the strongest one here. Not by much, but he is the strongest one here. Superman and Thor are really close, might give the slight edge to Superman. And then Shazam is right behind them, just slightly. Hulk has routinely no-sold nuclear bombs, and his skin has proven to be tougher than primary adamantium. He's easily taken attacks from the same heroes and villains I mentioned earlier, like Gladiator, Abomination, Red Hulk, yeah, all of them. He also survived the destruction of Sakaar and the pressure of that massive star he was supporting. He also has the best healing factor in Marvel, as he's instantly healed from his skin being burnt off, Logan stabbing him in the head with all six of his claws, and having every bone in his body broken. Thor has withstood brutal beatings from Hulk and Odin, Surtur's fire attacks easily, and hits from Ulik and Thanos, who both strike with enough force to level a planet. He endured the Destroyer's heat beam, a planet-destroying beam from an amped Thanos, and even survived the full force of the Cobalt Cannon, which could easily destroy planets. Even Logan's claws have a hard time piercing his skin, but they still can. It's just a little harder for them to. But Clark has routinely withstood being punched all over Earth, as well as being hit and blasted all the way to the moon. He survived being punched through a planet, planetary explosion, supernovas, Darkseid's omega beams, and even holding a black hole that was capable of destroying the solar system in his hands. He's also routinely overcame his weaknesses to kryptonite and red sunlight, seeing he's almost always beaten Lex Luthor, that is Lex Luthor's only real advantage over Superman. And Shazam has the endurance of Atlas. He no-sold Cyborg's white noise cannon and withstood Supergirl's heat vision just fine. He withstood being sent flying by Black Adam and Superman, as well as being cratered into the ground. Pandora's bullets couldn't pierce him, while they could pierce Clark's skin. He survived being stabbed in the stomach by Grail, a citywide energy attack from powering Jessica Cruz, and even being turned inside out. Like literally inside out. To be honest, I'd say it's in the same order as strength. Hulk, Thor, and Superman are close, and then Shazam. But with speed, without a doubt, Clark and Shazam easily have this advantage. Without a doubt. Like, it's not even a debate here. Like, yeah, Hulk has caught missiles, he's moved as a blur, and he's punched at the speed of sound before, and Thor can fly several times faster than light. But Hawk obviously isn't known for his speed, and Thor is inconsistent with his, like when Wolverine outdid him in combat. Yeah, as for Superman and Shazam, well, DC has Clark ranked as the fifth fastest character in their universe, and Shazam is ranked as the ninth fastest. Both can move, fly, react, and run dozens and dozens of times faster than light speed, and both have kept up and matched Flash in races. But to be fair, both Hawk and Thor have beaten faster opponents, especially Hawk. Like Hawk beating Sentry, Gladiator, and others. Yeah, that he's not out of the fight. Same goes for Thor too. But it's still a great speed advantage. So each are tremendously physically powerful, and we already knew that. Thor is obviously the most well-trained and experienced fighter here, as he's been trained to be an Asgardian warrior for thousands of years and has fought in countless wars and battles. Uh, but Clark, although he typically just brawls it out, gets kind of a bad rep for only brawling when he's actually received training from Batman in boxing and nerve strikes. When it comes to versatility, Hulk is simply a one-trick pony. He hits things really hard. That's what he does. That's it. Clark has his heat vision that's as hot as a star, and his super breath that he can turn down to a freeze breath. And Shazam can project lightning that has hurt Wonder Woman, Superman, and Black Adam. But when it comes to versatility in this fight, yeah, Thor holds a massive edge because of Mjolnir. It allows him just to do so much, like project lightning, control and manipulate the weather and the elements, fly, turn invisible and intangible, manipulate matter, and manipulate and absorb energy. It also has the God Blast, which is his most powerful attack, which killed the Midgard serpent and hurt Galactus. He's also skilled in using it as a blunt weapon, and it is a powerful blunt weapon in that, saying that it one-shotted the Phoenix, a powerful cosmic entity that beat Galactus, one-shotted it. He also has the Anti-Force, which is just a wave of powerful blasts capable of annihilating entire planets. So, who wins? Which team wins? Well, either team could win, but I think it'll go down one or of two ways. In the first scenario, Superman and Shazam take the fight to the sky to double team Thor. Thor's capable of beating either of them in a 1v1, but not both of them at the same time. And yeah, Hulk can jump incredibly high into the air and try to hit him, but with their speed, I doubt this is going to be very effective. Once Thor goes down, they'll just double team Hulk, and it's the same thing there. Hulk can beat either one of them in 1v1, but not both at the same time, probably. Um, but I actually think scenario 2 is more likely, in which Clark realizes Hulk is such a physical threat that he will require all of Clark's attention from the start, leaving Shazam to fight Thor. I've looked at Hulk versus Superman several times, and I'll always stick with Clark's speed, giving him the win over Hulk. Eventually. It'll take him a long time to put Hulk down. And although Thor versus Shazam is a good fight, I'm going to side with Thor on that one because of his experience and versatility. And I think Thor would beat Shazam faster than Superman could beat Hulk. This means he would be facing Hulk and Thor at the same time eventually. Superman is powerful. He really is. but he's facing two guys who could potentially beat him in a 1v1. I think this is more likely to happen, and that's what I'm siding with. Yeah, Hulk, Hulk and Thor are winning this one barely. It's a good fight between four of the most powerful heroes in all of comics, but I'm going to side with Team Marvel. Hulk and Thor win. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all that great stuff. Hope you have a great day. Peace.